5 as plot armor. It's all good. Oh!
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If
We still
only
got Torgal.
to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
So fast, bro. Ow.
Raise your guard. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight? A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Rise, Mythos.
What else was that equipment? A little stack, isn't he? Best song in the game, by the way.
I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off the shields.
I'm not doing any damage to him, bro.
Until you've been
I couldn't stop it.
Thus is the light of hope severed.
Right. It was scripted.
You would yield so soon.
Scripted.
Never.
Clive!
Right.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
What if he
And
can
what
stop
is
it?
my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
I like how they made him really strong for this fight.
You would
One of
be
us.
nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
Could have actually been a good fight.
And what
but
exactly
scripted
would
loss.
that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
Puppet.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray
This
by their
guy's
clamorous
insane, bro.
wills.
He's just so.
It is time
blind.
they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will,
Gil
the
and
tighter
Clive
the
about to
chains
combine,
of
aren't they?
consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
You know how he merged with Joshua? He probably
The
merged with her.
faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
He's an idiot, any part of it. Decent
Ash
villain.
is
eh?
not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Not over you,
Probably
buddy.
not, but I can try. Don't look back!
That was funny. Oh, come on, that was funny. Clive bested. Alright, that was good. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Do you know what would have been a cool idea, though? That fight, you actually get to fight that fight in some alternative reality in this game. But, hey. Whatever. Scripted loss. It was like, you were doing no damage to him. But... How's it going, Marvels? Oh my gosh, that was funny. I didn't expect that. That was great. That was actually great. Oh, funny single scene in the game. Invested. I got experience for it though. I don't agree with that. They should have given you 0 experience and 0 items. You should have got nothing for that fight because you lost.
I hope the others are safe.
She's not okay,
The
bro.
Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice.
where it led.
Hey up.
We need only wait till dawn.
Dog was like, I'm gonna sleep.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted.
Pause, champ.
Only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
I mean, that's relatable. Quite a lot of people do that.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. those I love. And I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Finally! I thought they weren't going to do it. I swear I was thinking they're not going to do it. That means they're going to be like, oh, then he's like, right, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep. Like, bro, I was convinced. I was waiting for it to go, right, end of scene. Like, nothing happens. Classic, you know, Final Fantasy, classic, you know, anime. Hold up. Because you have to pause because there's so many scenes happen back to back that I've realised I'm learning that I need to pause and talk about what just happened. So, one, I didn't actually talk about the Odin fight. Two, I actually liked the fact that you can't beat it at that point. You know, he has got stupidly stacked armor, health, and whatnot. I do think I would like a challenge mode where you get to fight that fight, or maybe, you know, in the future, there's a way to do that fight where you can try and win. But yeah, scripted loss. I don't mind scripted losses when they're like you don't see them coming. Like there was no way because everything played out as normally as it would, except for I couldn't knock down that health far enough. But I wonder if there's a way if you farm to like level 100 or whatever, that if you could beat it. But that would be something worth testing out in the future. But the cutscene there, really beautiful. And I mean, like, I don't mean like, you know, the obvious. I mean, like, when he was taking her power, the light around her, and the particles, it weren't like before. Every time we've seen him take someone's ability, it caused Clive a lot of pain. He almost passed out every single time. It caused a lot of pain for stop it said. I'm trying to be serious here. It caused a lot of pain for the person whose power is being taken. But maybe because he was taking it from them without permission, because she was allowing it, it was more of a healing scene, kind of. Yeah. Maybe because if she wants to pass on the power to him, it's less. And obviously, historically within Final Fantasy games, Shiva and Ifrit have always had like a relationship. So it is really cool that it is Clive and Jill are Ifrit and Shiva. Because they, you know, going back to many Final Fantasies, like 6 and stuff, like they have like a relationship. And even in 15, they really touched on at the end of the game the relationship between Ifrit and Shiva. And there's loads of examples of that, but you know, it's really cool that, you know, it's been a long time coming. People got the ship, the Clive Jill, obviously, like, you know, I've been rooting for him the whole time, to be honest. Like, it was nice. It was a nice scene as well. It was done, you know, I wouldn't say it was good as Final Fantasy X scene, because that is, I think the music makes that scene more. But the music was really beautiful there. It wasn't like needed to be into a cutscene. It was kind of just done as a, there was a lot of conversation, important parts there as well. She was like, it was like the normal, like, you're your own worst enemy. She was like, you are your own worst enemy. And that was important to, he was like, you're right, I am. And And she's like, I'll stand by you. Like a strong relationship would do that. You know, you stand by each other. So I think the words and the script writing there was absolute top tier. Yeah, it was a really good thing. And obviously they kissed, if not probably done way more than kissing. Everyone's like, yay, woo! And she didn't die. The most important thing, she didn't die. Does that mean we can fly like Shiva now? And we got a new icon ability now. So, I guess we're dropping Rumble. The smile was a nice touch as well. Kind of saw it coming there with Torgal was like, Torgal was like, well, I'm gonna take a nap. There's a wallpaper right there, by the way. Them two holding each other in front of the ship.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
Well, you aren't going to fight anyway.
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not.
Side quests first, obviously.
Besides, there is something we must do first.
Again? Really? I'm just kidding.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
She's still Shiva,
The
by the
Iron
way.
Hair
She still has
is
the
at the
dominant.
bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
It's over now, Torgal. You can wake up. Sorry for Torgal being really respectable there, by the way. I love the doggo in this game. He knew to just leave them alone, give them space until they're ready to say we're going home. He was just like, you know, I'm gonna pretend like I'm not here, kind of thing. Like best doggo. Let's be honest here. Like if you're rating your doggos, Torgal's up there for top tier doggos in video games. So he's up there. He's up there with Red. You know, it's yeah. Thank you, Torgal, for giving a piece of it. I wonder what this border used to be then. I think they actually explained what this border used to be, but it's all gone now. I like how there's still parts that haven't been affected yet. And this game would have been a good world map. I don't want to say open world. And I hate concepts that people say like semi-open world because there's no such thing. But just to see the land change, you see it a bit where the dim is, I guess. But wow, what a scene! I thought that part, that was really good actually. I really liked that whole section. That was way better than the section before when we was here. Like that bit felt rushed. This bit felt nice and done, well done. The ships chasing each other, all that stuff was really cool. We're gonna need another ship. Ship won't get through here. How's that gonna work? Unless you go all the way around. You'd have to go all the way around. Gotta go around. They get back and everyone's like, wait! I'm just kidding. Everyone's like, finally. By the way, what happened to Joshua?
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair.
and my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Akashic.
Show me a city
See you
where
later,
that isn't
Elsma.
true.
Thanks for hanging out.
Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
It's been a better
I'd
session of
hope so.
16 than yesterday. We had stuff happen today. The power of ice. New icon. Clive has claimed the portion of icon ship. So there's still the icons. So I don't know if they can still. I assume Jill won't be in the party anymore, right? But like, she might do. They still turn into icons. Well, both Kupka and Benedicta turned into their icons when they lost their minds. Same for... No, we stole his abilities at the end. Even though she's still the dominant, I wonder if it cures her curse or whatever. These are the thoughts I'm having out loud. But can she still use her abilities? Since she shared it, she might have shared it, not given it. You know. Also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcibly knocks back the enemies at great distances. Well, Cold Snap can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, back, either dodge. I mean, what's the point in that? I like the cloak, by the way. The cloak looks really cool. But what's the point in that when you could just press R1 and do the same thing? I'm so used to pressing R1 to dash, I don't need that.
We should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Oh, there's your side quest, Pete.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Alright, where is she?
No wonder they can still walk.
Clive is a new man. Right, well, at least we gained the power of Shiva without anything bad happening. That I was worried about that the whole time. Now we can all rest our heart. I can rest our hearts. Now, obviously, we're gonna use Diamond Dust. Summon a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies. Well, this is the 3,000 for this. Oh. Launch multiple shards of ice that upon striking lighter enemies draw them toward Clive. Can be used mid-air. Oh, that's kind of fun. Because I could use that, then I could use like the fire one and burn them all. What does upgrading it do? Fires 3 shards behind Clive. Okay, we're gonna use this one. And then see you soon yet, drive safe. I was gonna reorder these. I'd have it like this, and then change you for Shiva, and then I'm gonna use. Is it mesmerize? Yeah. And then diamond dust. Eventually, you could just put whatever you want on. You could have like Judgment Bolt, Giga Flare, Diamond Dust, and all the stuff. But I can see the side quests in the game already. Any new bounties? No new bounties.
Clive! Anything catch your eye?
Oh my god. There's one in there. Oh my god, there's 3 of them here. So we've got 3, 4, 5,
Always something in there.
6, 7 side quests. 8 side quests to do, guys. Oh, there's no time. Not this guy again. No. Go away, bro. I don't want to.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
Right,
About
go on.
Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area's either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick.
Alright, that's fine.
Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
That's fine.
I won't let that happen.
Straightforward quest. Go kill.
Didn't think you would.
Go kill monsters. Go kill monsters.
Does
Come back.
Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off.
I'll see you there. He'll be absolutely no help, but I got it. Oh, I can't go in here. It's gonna set up the story quest, isn't it? Can I even move off of here yet? Is it worth just me doing the next cutscene? Oh, I can.
Welcome home, Sid. Then again, why settle for low-born chaff when we've honest-to-goodness royalty right here beneath our roof? If Prince Dion cannot see my love for him,
Oh, God.
then perhaps the fool...
This Asta, man.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
What a wonderful idea. Editor's
I
right.
finally finished the book I was writing. You're welcome to read it. If young Jocelyn hasn't already defiled its pages with his infernal scribblings.
Oh, I know what it is. Da-da-da. Get out of the way. Really? I know what's gonna happen here. This is the one that
How was
increases.
The Enterprise, I mean.
I was gonna say, excuse me, I ain't telling you that information. That's
Comfort
between
in the
Clive
hands
and
of
Jill.
Akashic.
Ah, Sid.
What's she?
Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left.
Don't tell me
I'm
another side
working
quest. I
on
know, right?
bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time
It's a new smelter. It's got a
new
reverberatory hood
smelter?
over the top for additional thermal amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that
You're taking note, yeah?
let's
Keep your
just
notes.
say it gets
Write it
very
down.
blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace.
Hey, what do I
We've
need?
collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is,
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
that's
Easy.
it, and we're only 3 short, mind. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia.
All right then.
It'll do.
It's an increase my potion count, because I totally need that. I mean, it makes the next S quest bounty easier, am I right?
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's... Hurry for a lesson today. Canva lost.
Oh, blue sword.
Can't be true.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
One thing I will say about this side quest, they keep adding more and more the further you get in the game per sec. Look how many green markers on the screen right now. It's like, bro, come on, dude.
Trouble with your gear, or
what?
what do you want?
The ice brand, just like that. I'll use yeah.
No scratches, all right?
Or what?
Anything else?
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Still alive, are ya? Going purse weighing you down? Finished, are ya?
I will not forget this kindness, my lord.
Why are you still here, Oscar?
I shall go to Eastport, but as soon as the rebuilding work is complete...
I didn't even let him finish. I was just like, I'm out of here, bro. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil, contrary to what the maddening crowd believes. These cycles are not without our limits. Cannot cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. Any medicine that will sees home safe without fails. Prevention! She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. True! All it takes is a side quest, isn't that right, Tarja? I and the other curse breakers, oh, whatever. Give me the quest, bro.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me. But I can speak to her at least.
Okay. Great. Where's everyone else? Where's like Doggo and where is everyone? My friends. Well, again, no, she's basically coming home as well, isn't they? Are we the only one who came back?
Come back.
Come back. He's over there. Gote, he's literally over there. What are you doing?
Thank goodness Sid made it home safely.
His brother didn't look all that well, though.
Gote. Joshua's over there. Go see him.
I suppose you've got quite the tale to tell. But I'll let you get some nice warm stew in you first. Before I go bothering
I
you.
like Hortense.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Oh, what an idiot.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Skies? Don't bother me.
Right, which one of the 1,000 quests are we going to do first? Holy moly. Where to begin? Right, there's about 3 billion of them here, so there's a good place. Oh my god. Wait. I swear there was a crystal at Amber. What happened to Amber? Did Amber get consumed by the flood without us even knowing? Well, those are some Akasha chocobos. Oh, it's all bad, bro. Why?
It's over.
The people of Armor might not have been the friendliest sorts, but they didn't deserve this. Not that the Aether cares. It springs up wherever it likes. Nowadays, that seems to be all over. Mind how you go, Sid. There's a Kashik about.
Oh dear. All the towns are being like...
The whole village is turned.
Oh man, all the people turned.
All right. Farewell. Enough.
Damn, dude. They just took all the people. No, you haven't missed anything. We just started in a side quest. Let's go and break. The village of Amber have all turned into monsters, though. The village we visited a long time ago have all just turned into monsters. Yeah. Oh, here's what you missed. I have... Look at all the side quests I have to do. Look at all the side quests I have to do, yeah. Look at all those green markers. How exciting! Woo! Yeah, yeah, woo! There's so many of them. They just piled them on. Achiever's fun though. Just look at this, right? Diamond dust. Oh, I used ice on a bomb. That's crazy. To be honest with you, I think Rama's better. You can freeze enemies with Shiva. I'm dead stalling at it, fine. They've really split them all up as well, which is even better, I guess. Exactly what you want to think.
I'll need to deal with these ones first. Fire and flame!
Maybe this is the last play of the side quest. Maybe this is it.
Now to find this spherical echo.
Maybe this is the last of the side quests, you know, maybe this is it. Copium. Being a message into 150 characters and trying endeavor. I mean, back in the day we had to, right? Remember when it used to cost us extra more money per text to send a message that was more than a certain amount of characters?
This is it. Right then. Just 2 more to find.
2 more of this nonsense, bro. I can't, dude. By the way, how's the town? How's the town? Now that it's fixed and safe again.
So this is our new home, is it?
It looks like everyone's so happy.
There's a lot that needs doing, and no mistake. We'll have to fatten the bearers up a bit so they can pull their weight and actually make a difference.
Alright, buddy. We'll have to fatten up the bearers a bit. Oh, there's Twitter. I've seen really long tweets that go. Well, I don't know if it's like a. You have to have a blue tick next to your name. There's also something called Twit Longer if you wanted to do a longer message, where you can like. It starts the message and then someone has to click and it takes you another page with the full tweet is.
Wonderful.
Kind of defeats the object of
creatures,
Twitter
Tugboats
at the same
They're
time.
fast, strong, loyal, and best of all, they won't bulk if you point them into the belly of a flood. Thick skins these birds have. Thicker than most, at least.
Anyway,
Now, leave
we'll
her
go
alone.
say
Or
that
should
to
be
the
somewhere
Akashic.
nearby.
Go say that to the Akashic.
Assuming she's still here.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up.
Doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
Hundreds of side quests, that's what.
I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
Probably not.
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway. She asked me to join her at the Baum Archers. It's a wonder she still trusts me.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits, but give them a little wine, a little company, and the tears soon begin to flow. Don't keep your woes to yourself, soldier. Open those floodgates. You'll feel the better for it, believe you me.
Oh, anyway.
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave. We barely had room to breathe.
Are the bearers taking well to their new home, do you know?
No idea.
I sometimes worry how the...
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting.
Thought it was...
Do I look like a delivery man? The hero of the hour? And she's like, I need you to deliver this. Do I look like a... Does Clive have the word Uber strapped to his forehead or something? Martha, this is the most fetch quest thing you can possibly ask me. Right.
About time they started growing their own food.
MMO designers, am I right?
Providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if East Pool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself.
Yeah, you're right. This whole village is gonna fall to pieces if we don't deliver these seeds.
Bearers.
They've
lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them.
You ain't the foggiest.
And if you're wondering why you, well,
well, that's funny, Martha, because I was just mentioning that. Why us?
Years taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of a cash.
It's almost like they're aware. It's like almost like they're self-aware of the player going, why would the hero have to deliver these seeds? Why it's a big deal? And she's like, if you're wondering why you, it's almost like they knew what they were doing with all these side quests.
Around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Surely. All right.
Thanks.
Lay out your arms,
Wouldn't
then.
ask if I didn't have to. There.
I'm sure
that should be
you
enough
would.
to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gizal Greens.
Gizal Greens.
Gizal Greens. Gotta get myself some Gizal Greens.
Crop, I'll admit. But they're
Gashel
hardy,
greens.
they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost.
Gashel greens.
And chocobos love them too,
Chocobos
which is no
love
small
food.
thing.
No small thing.
When I say all of us need to pull together, it ain't exactly succulent.
I get it. I get it. It's a fetch quest. It's a fetch quest. I get it. Thank you. Don't need 84 years of dialogue for one little fetch quest. Please. 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 Is there anything else I need to do? Oh. It's fine, guys. It's all fine.
Ah, Lord Rossfield.
Ah,
what
so
brings you
wait.
to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
There's gotta be more to this quest.
These are Gazal
Unfortunately.
green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed. Only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bear
Ah, I see what you did there.
how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here.
This is why I made myself tea for all these side quests, because there needed to be more
They know
dialogue
little
in
of
that
freedom,
side quest.
of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of
Dun,
The
dun,
horde
dun,
is
dun,
closing
dun,
in.
dun, 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 dun,
They're coming,
dun,
Sir Wade, all of them.
dun, dun, dun.
Damn it all, I thought we'd
A
have
fetch quest and a
time.
fighting quest. Great.
Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcement.
Yes, Sir Wade.
I'm here, don't worry. I'm here right now. Don't worry about it. We don't need
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen
Legion.
prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do,
We may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
They look exhausted, for sure.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place. Eastpool. This is your
I mean, it's pretty dead,
village.
Eastpool, for sure.
Your home.
Don't worry about the blight or anything. It's not
You
incoming.
don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves?
07.
Or will you fight
I
like
will fight
free
with
men
you,
and
Martha.
women?
What a leader. Nope. Push up. 07? They're like, really now. Oh.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have,
Josh,
I
what
don't
about all your
want to
Brian
lose
Banner
it.
theme?
I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Eastpool.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
But you know what's going to happen. Clive's going to have to fight
Well,
everyone.
if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Right, because they didn't totally walk past the entire horde or anything, right?
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady.
At least she's honest.
We're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akasha,
This is going to be one
each
fight for
detachment
me.
will keep
I'm
the
telling you,
villages
this is going to be
occupied
one
as
little
best they
fight.
can, steadily retreating all the while.
This side quest is going to be one
We're
little
going
fight.
to lure them into the village.
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs.
At all costs.
Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them.
Kind of a cool quest.
And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Wade, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do.
Just put me in front of them and
We
I'll
work
fight
together.
someone, right?
Everyone playing their part. Each shielding the other that no man might fall.
I get
that
the point.
Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
Bring everyone together.
For Rosaria!
For Rosaria. It works better if there's a sword in your hand.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
That doesn't make sense. Who's doing the who's
Suppose
asking?
we'd better do our bit too, then, eh?
Who's asking?
Right you are, Martha.
Get your frying pan ready.